Welcome to the February 25th, 2026 City of Springfield License Commission meeting. I'd like to call the meeting to order at 5:31 p.m. First item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes for the Springfield Board of License Commissioners hearing held on Wednesday, February 11th, 2026. Did all commissioners have an opportunity to review the minutes?
Yes.
Okay. Any corrections needed? No. Okay. I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes for the Springfield Board of License Commissioners hearing held on Wednesday, February 11th, 2026. Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Cade?
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez?
Yes.
Commissioner Safransky?
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Thank you. Next item on the agenda is new business, new petitions. There's a new petition for change of hours to add Sunday hours from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for Dreamers Lane LLC DBA Mamu located at 272-278 Worthington Street. Is Ivan Felix with us today?
Yes.
Hi, Ivan. How are you?
Doing pretty well. How about yourself?
Good, good. So, Ivan, tell us a little bit about what your plan is. Why are you requesting the Sunday hours?
Well, initially we wanted to just, start off his business with just regular business hours, just to get our feet up and running, get used to the flow of business, timing, get our clientele acclimated to what we do, and to get the staff up to par. So now that we've gotten to a very comfortable place, there's been a lot of requests from our clientele to bring back the brunches that Chef Wayne used to do back in the day on Liberty Street. So it's within my interest to actually try to give them that and provide them with the type of menu that he had back then, with a couple of different spins of our own, and just make it, just to get back to add an additional day, because we had shortened our hours during these slow months. So we took off on Mondays as well as Sundays, but we'd like to just kind of beef that up for the staff, for the people of Springfield who are looking forward to having a brunch here on Worthington Street, because there used to be quite a few, right? With when we had Dewey's Lounge and we had Jackalope. So it's kind of a missing niche here in downtown that we'd like to fill.
Okay, very good.
I can report to the commissioner that I checked our files. Mamu has had zero issues since opening.
Okay, thank you. And I know that last meeting the neighborhood board did come in and speak on behalf of your petition.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay. Do any other commissioners have questions for Ivan?
No.
No. Okay. Then I'd like to make a motion to approve the new petition for a change of hours to add Sunday hours from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for Dreamers Lane LLC DBA Mammoth located at 272-278 Worthington Street. Ivan Felix, manager of record. There a second?
Second.
Commissioner Cade? Commissioner Cade?
Yes, second.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Commissioner Ramirez?
Yes.
Commissioner Zafransky?
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much.
No problem. Next item is a petition for all alcoholic beverages license for WRL R&R LLC DBA District Fusion Lounge located at 278 Worthington Street. Ryan Keeling, manager of record.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. Are you here by yourself? You don't have an attorney with you?
No, I'm here by myself.
Okay, perfect. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience? Have you ever been a manager of record before?
Yes, I ran a sports bar in Connecticut for around 10 years, in Enfield for 15. I opened up MGM in Springfield. I managed Knox Commonwealth in Topgolf over for MGM. So I have a pretty significant background when it comes to managing and running restaurants.
Okay, okay. So I can't help but to notice that the previous petitioner's address is 278 and so is yours.
Oh, we're right next to Ivan. We're right next to Ivan.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
we're right next to him.
Okay, perfect. So I see you do have experience. I'm assuming that you are tip certified.
Yes.
Okay. What are the hours for this establishment?
11 a.m. till 12 o'clock p.m. or a.m. I'm sorry. Uh,
Yeah,
Sunday through Saturday.
Sunday to Saturday.
Yes. We
Okay.
also are going to do brunch also.
Okay. How many servers are you going to have?
We'll probably have around seven, anywhere
Okay.
from six to eight servers, probably 6 to 9 servers.
Okay. And
That's
they're all
not
tip.
including bartenders, of course.
Okay. And they're all tip certified.
They will all be tip certified, yes.
Okay. Um, you're not open yet?
No, we're not open yet.
Okay. What is your target date to be open?
That all depends on you, ma'am. Our target date is as soon as we possibly can.
Okay, so you're done. I mean, sometimes, people come in and there's still some type of construction going on,
We're just installing the hood right now, but everything else is pretty good to go.
oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, and where do you live, sir?
I live in Enfield, Connecticut.
Enfield. And how many hours would you say you'll be at this establishment while it's open?
Around 60 hours, give or take. That all depends on, I know summertime there's a lot of events outside, so there'll be some weeks I'm there more.
Okay. Okay. Any questions from the commissioners?
Wow. Pretty good.
No. Okay. So, you are aware of the responsibilities that come with being a manager of record.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
and you're aware that sometimes college students can get a little creative when it comes to fake IDs and things like that. And so what we ask is that you're very you keep an eye on these type of IDs and people
Absolutely.
that come in, and whenever in doubt, just don't serve. You know,
100%.
do know that anything that happens in the establishment while you're the manager of record, it will be your responsibility whether you're present or not.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you do accept that responsibility.
Yes, I do.
Okay, all righty. Then if there aren't any other questions, I'd like to make a motion to approve the petition for all alcoholic beverages license for WRL R&R LLC DBA District Fusion Lounge located at 278 Worthington Street. Ryan Keeley, manager of record. There's a second.
Second.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Safransky,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda is a new petition for on-premises general on-premises annual all alcohol beverage license for Springfield Performing Arts Ventures LLC, DBA Springfield Performing Arts Ventures located at 52 Sumner Avenue. Angela Park, manager of record.
Yes, good evening. Josh Goldstein here on behalf of the applicant. I'll just kind of jump in, kind of give some background on why we're back here. So as you all know, we were here in November. and received approval on this license. When our application got to the ABCC investigator, there was some confusion about the functions and distinction between the applicant, Springfield Performing Arts Ventures LLC, and Springfield Performing Arts Ventures Inc. This was a nonprofit who formerly utilized one-day liquor licenses. Just to clarify, Angela Park, the proposed manager of record, is the 100% owner of the applicant, is the only individual who has control over the liquor license and the pouring and serving of alcoholic beverages besides her staff, who are all tip certified. The LLC and the nonprofit serve, completely different functions. The LLC owns, manages, and operates the event hall, which is why they're the lessee. And the nonprofit really is sole purpose is to, display arts and put on the shows. While we disagree kind of with the ABCC's position here, in the interest of time, we figured it was easier to comply and provide all the requested information. That's hence why we're back here in front of the commissioners today.
Okay. Thank you for that information. Any questions from the commissioners? No. No. Okay. And this is like you mentioned, just solely the whenever there is an activity going on. Okay. If there aren't any questions, then I would like to go ahead and make a motion to approve the new petition for on-premises, general on-premises, an annual all alcoholic beverage license for Springfield Performing Arts Ventures, LLC, DBA Springfield Performing Arts Ventures, located at 52 Sumner Avenue, Angela Park, manager of record.
Second.
There's a second. Commissioner Cade?
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez?
Yes.
Commissioner Safransky?
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You.
Next item on the agenda is a new petition for beer and wine license for the Farmer's House, DBA The Farmer's House, located at 600 Bellman Avenue. Jose Cuevas, manager of record.
Hello,
Hi, Jose, how are you?
good and you?
Good. Can you tell us a little bit about your idea, your request, your petition?
Yes, I start to manage this restaurant 19 months ago. Me and my family prepare lunch and breakfast and dinner here, and we have great customers here in Forest Park. And it's a wish that we have for start to serve wine and beer here for season increase of the sales, and accomplished with a petition that the neighborhood they wanted some place to sit down, relax, and eat and drink some good wine and beer.
Okay. Okay. So you would be the manager of record. So
Yes.
it would be your responsibility to make sure that things run smooth, right?
Yes.
Okay. And as you heard me say before, I mean, it's a big responsibility, right? Have you been manager of record before for a liquor license?
No, that got to be my first time. That is my first restaurant too. And I know there is a big responsibility, but I agree with the law, and I 100% sure that we can manage the license.
Okay. And so how many people will be serving or selling the beer and wine?
Well, just one, because we got a very small bar here. Maybe Saturday and Sunday, maybe two, but in the week, maybe me. It's a very small restaurant right now.
Okay. And are you and the other two tip certified?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So those tip certification have to be at the restaurant just in case. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And so what are your hours?
My hours right now is 7 to 7, Monday to Saturday, and Sundays 7 to 5.
7 to 5. Okay. And how many hours would you say you'll be there?
Well, I'm here every day. I open and close the restaurant.
Okay. Okay. So as I mentioned before, that if anything happens in the establishment, that you would be responsible, you would have to answer to this board.
Yes,
And you do accept that responsibility?
I assume the responsibility. Yes.
Okay. Any questions from the commissioners?
I have one. Mr. Cuevas, how many patrons will you be able to hold in your establishment?
Repeat again.
How many people you be able to hold?
To hold a capacity right now, I have for 28.
28.
Yes.
Okay.
Any other questions? No. And I'd like to go ahead and make a motion to approve the new petition for beer and wine license for the Farmer's House, DBA The Farmer's House, located at 600 Belmont Avenue, Jose Cueva, manager of record. Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Safransky,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, good luck.
Thank you very much. Have a great night.
Thank you as well. Next item is a petition for new car dealer class 2 license for LA Auto Sales and Service, LLC, DBA LA Auto Sales and Service, located at 715, 719 Liberty Street. Omar El Qadri, manager of record.
Yes.
So I could report to the commission on this that no fault of the petitioner because of the snowstorm, his hearing to get his special permit did not occur. So he's going to need a new date. So Omar, can you tell us when you expect to have a special permit?
They rescheduled it actually on the 23rd of March.
So the 23rd of March.
Correct. They rescheduled the city councilor meeting, basically.
So we have a meeting on the 25th and we have a meeting on April 8th, but you want March 25th?
Probably, I mean, yeah, I'm assuming March 25th, I guess.
Okay. So I'd like to make a motion to continue the petition for a new car dealer class 2 license for LA Auto Sales and Service, LLC, DBA LA Auto Sales and Service, located at 715, 719 Liberty Street. Omar El Qadri, manager of record, to March 25th. Is there a second? Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Safransky,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, so we'll see you on the 25th after you meet with City Council.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you so much. Thank
No
you.
problem. Have a good evening. You're welcome.
Thank you, Omar.
Yeah.
Next item
Thank
is
you.
you're welcome. The next item is a petition for new car dealer class 2 license for Joseph Loringer, DBA FDR Auto Sales, located at 245 Verge Street. Joseph Loringer, manager of record.
Commissioners, this is exactly the same situation. So Mr. Laranger, are you also rescheduled for March 25th or March 23rd?
As far as I know, no.
Okay. So what do you want to do for a date?
Well, to be frank with you, my daughter's actually been helping me to do this stuff. Megan, did we have everything in order?
Yeah, they told me everything was in order.
Yeah, as far as I knew, everything was in order to process today, but I could be mistaken, I guess.
Okay, well, my information is you didn't get your special permit because the hearing got continued because of the snowstorm. Is that information incorrect?
Okay, so from what I understand from the planning board, that the permit was grandfathered into this establishment. We did not need one.
You know, my memory tells me that you're correct.
Okay.
From the planning board.
The prior owner went through this 20, I think 3 years ago or so.
No, just give me a minute. I think we made a little bit of a mistake in the office today. But no, you're correct. You are grandfather, and I reviewed it. So commissioners, they're fine.
Okay, perfect. Then with that being said, are there any questions from the commissioners?
No.
No? Okay, then I'd like to make a motion to approve the petition for new car dealer class 2 license for Joseph Loringer, DBA FDR Auto Sales, located at 245 Verge Street. Joseph Loringer, manager of record. There is second?
Second.
Commissioner Cade?
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez?
Yes.
Commissioner Safransky?
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, good luck and thank you for being here today.
Thank you. All have a great evening.
Thank
Sorry
you.
about that confusion.
No worries. Thank you.
Okay, next item is a new petition for BYOB license for Haya Sushi LLC, DBA Haya Sushi, located at 1203 Parker Street, Rubo Zhao, manager of record.
He's present in the room with me. Sir, you can come forward. Okay. The camera should automatically go to you when you're talking.
I ought to do too.
Oh. You might get feedback.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, sir, how are you?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Can you give us a little information about what your idea is in regards to this BYOB?
Because there's a lot of customer asking about the liquid.
Mhm.
So I try to bring in from them.
Speak louder.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, have you ever been the manager of record?
It's the first time.
I'm sorry?
Be first time.
Sir,
I
you
didn't
have
hear-
to speak louder. Should be.
It's my first time.
This will be your first time?
Yes.
Are you tip certified?
Yes.
Yes. And you have that certification in the establishment?
Yes.
Okay. How many people will be, well, I'm sorry. This is a BYOB. Okay. Are there any questions from the commissioners?
No, just some conversation. Basically, the last time we had administered a BYOB, I think the individuals were not up with the rules and regs of the BYOB. Have you had an opportunity to see the rules and regulations surrounding BYOB?
Yes.
You say yes?
Yes.
Yes, okay. All right.
So you reviewed the regulations and you know what they are, you know what it
Yes.
is that you have to do, what your responsibilities are.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Any other questions? No. What are your hours?
It is 11 to 10 Monday, Tuesday to Friday. No, 11 to 10 Tuesday to Thursday. 11 to 10:30 Friday to Saturday, 12 to 9:30 on Sunday. We close on
9:30, 9:30 on Sunday, you said?
Yes,
And do
Okay.
you have food available at all times?
yes. Because it's all you can eat restaurants also.
Well, with a BYOB, there has to be food.
Yeah, I know, yes.
Okay. And how many hours would you say you'd be there?
I stay every day open to close, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. And as you heard me say before, you know, that there are responsibilities.
Yes, and
when it
yes.
comes to being the manager of record, and you know, you do accept those responsibilities.
Yes,
You do know that if anything happens, you have to come back and answer to this commission.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
and you accept those responsibilities.
Yes, there is no, I tell responsibility.
Okay. Then I'd like to make a motion to approve the new petition for BYOB license for Haya Sushi LLC, DBA Haya Sushi, located at 1203 Parker Street, Rubo Zhao, manager of record. Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Safransky,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, thank you for being here. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Next item on the agenda is the informational hearing for MVP Auto Sales LLC, DBA MVP Auto Sales, located at 1213 Worcester Street, Indian Orchard. Maurice Spencer, manager of record, and this is on the incident of December 10th, 2025.
So Madam Chair, the complainant is present. I don't see anyone from MVP on the Zoom or in room 205 here at City Hall. The complainant does not speak any English. He only speaks Spanish. The situation, Madam Chair, so you can explain it to him. We've had no contact with MVP. This is the second time this has been on. In the meantime, we have received an application for a new business with a new owner at exactly the same address.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. Well, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Señor José, ¿cómo está el día de hoy?
Bien,
Okay, so quería dejarles saber que el abogado nos está dejando saber que hay una situación que está sucediendo en estos mismos momentos, que él no ha podido comunicarse con el dueño del dealer. Entonces, algo muy interesante que está sucediendo es que ellos recibieron una nueva aplicación, nuevo dueño para esa misma dirección del lugar donde usted compró su vehículo.
So I think our options are to set this up. If the commissioners remember, this is the relatively serious allegation where the frame of the car essentially collapsed after it drove off the lot. I think there's enough of a basis for us to issue a violation hearing. My guess, or violation notice instead of a hearing, my guess is that this business is closing up shop. And there's probably not a lot we're going to be able to do on the licensing side. Madam Chair, I'll stop there and keep going after.
Okay. So lo que el abogado está explicando es que ahora él nos explicó a nosotros, nos quiso refrescar la memoria, qué fue lo que sucedió con su auto. Usted lo compró, se le rompió básicamente el tren.
si estaba bueno y él me dijo que estaba bueno, yo se lo compré. Al cuarto día yo vine, lo aseguré, lo saqué para la calle y al frente de la cárcel de la mujer en la calle se me cayó de atrás. Todo
Sí,
el tren del trasero estaba podrido.
Sí, entendemos eso y eso es lo que él nos estaba refrescando la memoria. Lo que él está diciendo es, no vamos a poder hacer mucho porque no nos hemos podido comunicar con el dueño.
Pero es que
Este,
yo hice la querella antes de que cerrara el taller, porque eso fue hace un par de semanas.
Sí,
So,
yo entiendo, pero lo que está sucediendo es que si no nos podemos comunicar con ellos, él no va a venir frente de nosotros, eso no va a haber mucho que nosotros podamos hacer con la
entonces
licencia.
yo diría esto, si no pueden hacer nada, pues entonces me tendré que olvidar, entonces voy a perder todos esos chavos que yo gasté arreglando el carro.
Entiendo. Um, so what he's saying is, he did file prior to them closing.
Sure.
So, he is expecting for us to do something. I did let him know that,
Porque
we
si no
can't
van a
do.
si no van a ayudarme, pues entonces para qué yo vine aquí.
So, the practical problem, and I don't know if you already explained this to him, is all we can really do is take his license or try to cajole him into doing something at one of these hearings. Well, if he's not going to show up and the business is potentially shut down anyway, which we're going to need to look into between now and then. I found out about this new application this morning. So we're sort of limited other than to not give him a new license or to terminate this license.
So, él lo que me explica es que básicamente, si no podemos comunicarnos con él, no podemos traerlo al frente de nosotros. Nosotros lo único que podemos hacer es, por ejemplo, o terminar la licencia de él, cancelársela o algo así. Pero si ya él cerró, quiere decir que no hay una licencia para nosotros cancelar. Lo que podemos hacer es estar pendiente de que si él regresa otra vez para una nueva licencia, entonces ahí nosotros podemos tomar acción. Pero por ahora no tenemos forma de tomar acción.
So, I think we just need to tell him, I mean, really, and I don't think it's really my role to give him legal advice under this scenario, but I think he needs to consult with an attorney or go down to court because ultimately, we don't have a stick to make them make him whole financially. He has to go to court for that.
Okay. Desafortunadamente, él dice, él no puede darle a usted, decirle qué tiene que hacer legalmente, pero sí lo que le sugiere es que en este punto quizá usted lo que tenga que hacer es buscarse un abogado, ir a la corte, entonces demandarlo a él por la corte. Por el dinero que usted perdió, el dinero del auto, lo que sea. Pero tiene que ser la corte, pues el trabajo de nosotros es simplemente la licencia. Pero si ya no hay una licencia, no hay licencia para nosotros revocar.
¿Qué puedo hacer yo?
Búsquese un abogado.
Es que yo no sé mucho, yo bueno, primero que no sé inglés, y dos es que no sé mucho de esto, de cuestión de abogado y nada de eso.
Okay. So, I explained what you said. He said, he doesn't know what to do. So I told him, me speaking, I said for him, to get an attorney. So he says he doesn't know much. I would ask if it's okay for me to tell him that there is an office in the North End that perhaps he can go to, and they may be able to assist him.
Yeah, I mean that's I don't have an issue with it, Rosa. And there's also Western Mass Legal Services, which is actually in the building my private law practice is in. They're in Monarch Place. He also could go to the Hampden County Bar Association. They will so they do sort of a reduced rate program. So that's another option.
Okay. So, le expliqué a él lo que usted dijo, ¿verdad? Que usted no sabe mucho de qué es lo que tiene que hacer, no tiene alguien que lo ayude. So, yo le pedí permiso a él para dejarle saber a usted que hay una agencia en el North End que se llama New York Citizens Council. Ellos están donde está la escuela Gerena. en la parte de la main. Ellos ahí tienen un servicio que ellos ayudan a la gente de la comunidad. So, quizás si usted entra ahí y usted trae la aplicación de la corte, ellos le pueden ayudar a llenar la aplicación y comenzar los pasos.
Mira, voy a terminar esto. Ya le voy a dar las gracias, primero que nada, porque no me pudieron ayudar. Y si es el caso, y ya.
Okay. So he's highly upset. He just wanted to thank us for not being able to help him. And, so it's over.
Ya yo sé que aquí yo no puedo venir para nada porque no hacen nada. Y como quiera, gracias. Bye.
Bye, nos vemos. Que pase buenas noches. So now he knows that coming here was a waste of his time and that we would not be able to help him. So have a good night. Bye.
Okay, so the commissioners can take whatever vote they see appropriate.
So
Sure.
So how should this vote look? Because I mean,
Well,
just
I in the office, we need to figure out what's going on with this address no matter what, because we have a new application for the exact address. So I'm going to be trying to figure out what's going on with MVP Auto Sales and Maurice Spencer. And we could certainly, take note of that and be aware if we get a new application from them to bring this back up. Problem is, I don't think we're going to have a complainant who's going to cooperate with us. But you never know, he could change his mind. So I think the commission would be fine in setting this up for a violation hearing. We can send the notices, and if he changes his mind and he wants to come, he can come. I get it. He's extremely frustrated. I completely understand why. So we could certainly do that. I think the commission could also close the matter. And we could, stay aware of what's going on here. Obviously, we're going to have to figure it out since we have a brand new application at that address as well. But again, I appreciate the gentleman's frustration. So, I don't have a problem. It's up to you, not me. We certainly could issue that violation. But, again, I don't think he's wrong. I think there's a really good chance. I mean, MVP hasn't showed up twice. So there is a really good chance that he's right and we are wasting his time.
Right. Commissioners?
I think, trying to be empathetic, I would definitely try to issue some form of violation for, because I can kind of like feel his frustration. And the other question I want to ask is there some kind of consultation that individuals could get before they get here? Because it seems as though when we do indicate that we can't do anything for them, there's a tremendous letdown. So do they know that they probably would not be able to get anything from us when they get here? Prior to that.
That's a good question, and I don't know, what's appropriate or not for us to say ahead of time, but that's something we could think about or look into is, do we sort of, as part of our notice of hearing, put in language that, just says, you are advised, this is what we can or can't do, particularly on these motor vehicle ones. I think that's an interesting idea. So that's something we can talk about. Part of the problem here is the gentleman who interpreted for the complainant had a very good understanding not only of the language barrier but also cars. So he was extremely helpful, and it was not good that he was not here tonight, but we were told in advance that he was not going to be available. And I can ask what conversations other people in the office had with this gentleman, because I don't know as I sit here if into what level of detail they got into. Obviously, I unfortunately cannot speak to him because my family speaks French and I was raised that way, and it was a huge mistake. I think that's a good idea, Commissioner Kane.
Yeah, I was just kind of thinking of the world we live in now, disgruntled people do some amazing things.
Yeah, and at the same time, like you said, we should keep an eye on this because this happens a lot where, something happens and now they come back under new management and it happens to be the same people. And, we see it all the time, but it's not fair to the consumer.
Right.
Well, and that's exactly the situation with Vaseline. That's a business that was shut down or folded before I came on. We've seen them quite a bit.
Right. Right. Okay. Anyone else?
I mean, I'm thinking we should, if it's appropriate, Attorney Schmidt, if you think that's something we can do, issue the violation so that when they try to reopen at the same address, we have that on record as opposed to.
Carrie, it's your decision, not mine. But ultimately, as the attorney, my advice is I think you could either honor his feeling that we're wasting his time, which is largely true, or we can issue a violation notice to put it on record. And I can certainly have Edna in the office explain to him if he doesn't want to come, he doesn't have to come. That we're not trying to punish him. We're not, so I'm fine with doing it that way. And again, I think the frustration is understandable here. So, if he's, unhappy with us, we can deal with it.
I guess my question is that a good way to create a record because, they're not showing up. Just to kind of, would it be better to create that paper trail as far as at least issuing the.
I think that's probably a good idea.
I think also as well, that's a good idea, but we need to somehow be able to put an alert because I can see that person coming back with a different name of the establishment. And where they might be able to beat us on the fact that they might just use another person and still be related to this violation, but it's probably going to be enough. But so somehow or another, we got to try to put an alert so they can stop trying to beat us in the sense of not us, but the consumers out there of this situation. Because I can see this person coming back under a different name of the garage or whatever they want to call themselves.
And, I don't have any intention of going anywhere anytime soon, and I know there's been a ton of turnover in this position. So, I think it'll help that I'm going to be around. But I will definitely speak to the office about, whether we have a list or whatever we do about, pending violations where the business vanished, the names involved. So we know what we're dealing with, and then I can let you know what the history was when they come in on a new application.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So,
and one more thing I just want to update you guys on. So at the last meeting for LeSuc, Genesis was trying to sign in and couldn't. She was repeatedly getting kicked out of the meeting. We did terminate that license. I spoke to her. She's nowhere near opening. They need to bring in an architect. I told her I would let you guys know that, she meant no disrespect, was having trouble appearing at the meeting. And we do expect a new application from her if they get that location up and running.
Okay, thank you.
Do we need a motion to reopen that?
No, she'll file for a new license.
Oh, okay.
Because the amount of work that they need to do on that property, she couldn't even give me a timeline.
Okay, thank you. So Commissioner Cade, would you like to make a motion on the MVP auto sale?
Okay, I don't have it in front of me. If anyone does, please do. I don't have it in front of me.
Okay. Carrie, would you like to make it?
Sure, I'm trying to find it myself. Here somewhere. Yes. Here we go. So I'd like to make a motion to issue a notice of violation hearing for MVP Auto Sales LLC, DBA MVP Auto Sales located at 1213 Worcester Street, Indian Orchard. Maurice Spencer, manager of record, incident as of 12/10/2025.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Safransky,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Thank you.
The commissioners are fine with this. I don't think we want to send him a hearing notice with a turnaround for March 11th after tonight. So I'm thinking March 25th or April 8th. Well, whatever the commission prefers, but I imagine it's a good idea to do the 11th.
It's not a good idea?
No.
No.
Yeah.
So,
He was upset. Yeah.
yeah, 325.
Okay. So I'll issue the notice for March 25th.
Okay. Is there anything else? No? Okay, then I'd like to make a motion to adjourn at 6:15 p.m. Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Safransky,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Everybody, have a good
Night.
night.